Hello, family. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy E with Dividend Passport. Guys, I want to say thanks to all of our new subscribers, guys. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel as we continue to grow, guys. We are growing organically. This is what I love about this channel. We get one or two people every day, and we just growing organically. Okay, we're not getting thousands of people that come to the channel and then nothing happen. So I do appreciate all you guys who subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for all the support. And guys, if you're new here, we talk about financial independence. Okay, retiring early. Okay, so if you got the financial independence already, then you know you need to retire early, right? And as you guys know, I live out of my portfolio. Yes, I do 100% live out of my portfolio. Okay, no income coming from anywhere else but my portfolio. Now I take that back. I do have some real estate that generates some income, but not as much as my portfolio. Okay. So this is where I get, I would say, maybe 90% of my income that I live off now come out of my portfolio. Okay, and it's a small portfolio too, so that's can be scary at times, but it is what it is, guys. So welcome to the channel. I am 52, soon to be 53, and I appreciate all of you guys who have messaged me, sent emails, and even I got one comment in the chat on YouTube yesterday about happy birthday. I appreciate the happy birthday wish, and I'm looking forward to being 53 years old. Okay, I've lived a happy, great life, and I want to continue to enjoy it as much as I can. Okay, guys. So I'm currently in Cartagena, Colombia. I'm just coming from the beach with my family, and now I'm back at the house. Okay, I haven't been back a good hours. Came back enough to freshen up and make this video. And you know what? Today I look at my portfolio probably till about 12 when we left to go to the beach, and we just come back from the beach. We've been gone about 4 hours plus, and we just come back from the beach. And I just came back and checked my portfolio. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Okay, guys. So at some point, you accept what you have. If you're not confident in what you have, you move the money around. Okay, guys. Somebody asked me the other day. He said, "How often do you rebalance your portfolio?" Um, as much as I need it. If I'm investing in something and I think it's not doing well, I might take a little bit out, put that money in something else that I think I'm going to try out and see how well it's going to do. Because I have a lot of positions, guys. I'm not one of those people who have like 10 positions, right? And they got them 50% here. I mean, 10% here, 5% there, 8% there. No, I have over 50 positions in my portfolio. So my goal is to build all of those 50 positions, and not all of my positions in my portfolio pays 15, 20% yield. Some of them pay 3%, 4% yield, right? But the goal is to get each one of those positions paying me $100 a month, right? And that's the goal. So if I have over 50 positions, each one of them paying me $100 a month, I am good. Now it takes time to get there. I have a few positions that's already paying me $100 a month. And as of late, I'm rather not reinvesting back into my portfolio because, of course, I don't have all the income, so I have to live off what I have. Or like I said yesterday, I will have to sell some of my resources, my asset, not resources, my asset. So anyway, guys, I don't want to be yapping too much. I know how I get carried away and forget about what's going on and just be talking. So um, pre-market, this is what it looked like in the pre-market today. Um, the Nasdaq didn't look too great. I think I looked at it this morning when I got up. It didn't look too great. And I was pre-market. Let's see, doing the market, normal market hour. I didn't check that today. Doing the normal hours. Okay, it's still doing bad. So I would take it that doing the after hours, it would probably be the same. 104. Let's see what it is after hours. Okay, 138. So it's worse than it was. But I mean, it's what it is, guys. Okay, so we just got to brace ourselves, buckled up. I mean, the week is almost over with. All right, so yesterday was hump day. The week is almost over with. So guys, look at this right here. Bitcoin is going up and down, fluctuation. Ethereum is still at 31, so that's good. Bitcoin has been at that 91 for a few hours, several hours. I think it was like that yesterday. But you know what? Look at XRP at 212. BNB 889, Solana 137. So I mean, a lot of these things they kind of go up and down. You guys can see the difference in here. And you know what? For me, I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. I got some money in crypto, and sometimes I'm like, man, I need to move that money into crypto and put it into something else. But it's not like it's a lot of money that gonna like change my life. You know, it's like maybe $10,000 right now. I have more money than, but I sold a lot of my crypto and put that money into my portfolio that I was trying to save my portfolio. You know, earlier during the year when we are having really, really bad, you know, buy time in the market, and with those yield max products, that's what I got rid of 98% of, well, I would say 95% of my yield max products. I only got two now in my portfolio, and that's PLTY and HOY, one of them UMax. Um, I got I got two of those. That's it. Everything else, I think I might have Nvidia in my other portfolio for my kids. I think I might have Nvidia, but we're gonna check that real soon. That's the only thing I have. Let's see. Yeah, Nvidia. So do I have any more UMax in here, guys? I got the PLTY. I think I saw everything else that would belongs to Yield Max. I went back to some of my old QILD positions, and then we got the HOOY right there. Um, you know, just trying to be like, I was going to use a big word, but trying to pay attention to the portfolio and see how things are going. As you can see, we down. The return is 192, right? So we're still not doing great in this portfolio, but it do generate a decent amount of distributions. So and it's not a lot of money in there. Um, so I'm just holding on to that for now. And at some point, if it don't start to pick up, I will get rid of it. No, for the honest to God truth, I haven't been paying much attention to my portfolio as I need to because I've been focusing on other things, other tasks at hand. But you know, I still pay a little bit more attention to my portfolio than I did before, right? And it's important, guys, to pay attention to your portfolio. I mean, if you not going to touch your portfolio for another 5, 10 years, okay. Take me for example. I wasn't trying to touch. I mean, even though I was pulling cash out of my portfolio, 5, 10 grand a month before I decided to, before I got laid off, I was putting 10,000 a month for my portfolio because I was paying down my debts, right? And never in my widest dream did I expect that, you know what, I'm gonna get laid off, right? Never. You know, this was everything going great, and then at the end of the day, I get a meeting request from my boss. I'm like, I've been here 3 years. We never had a meeting on the day that our meeting was scheduled, right? Never. So of course I'm like, I knew right away. I like something's up. I know what's going on. But you know what? I didn't really say nothing. I just left it alone because I can't change what's happened, right? That's life. Life happens. We got to continue to move on because I was planning for this, but not as soon, right? I figured out like, maybe I got another year. Maybe I got 2 years, right? Because we're getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm getting to the point where I think I've outgrew my position. I could do my job the whole week in 2 or 3 hours, right? Because it wasn't too much things to do. And at some point, you just stop looking for things to do because once you build all the systems, right? And I did build all the systems, got it in place, monitoring them. It is just tune up, making little changes here and there and stuff like that. And that's why I love security, right? The hardest part is getting your things into place. And the same about your portfolio, right? When you get a good group of positions in your portfolio that you feel good about, you gotta build it, add money to it. That's all you gotta do. Add money to it, guys. And another thing, right, that I've been meaning to tell you guys, you don't always have to want to live in the US. Okay? Because a lot of people think, oh man, don't get me wrong. I love the freedom we have in the U.S. to an extent, and I love the freedom I have out here because out here I'm just a guy. This is an old man. Nobody know me other than me making videos trying to encourage people to invest. Nobody know who I am. Nobody even cares. You know, they just see me and the term is the gringo. I'm just a gringo. That's it. I live a normal, simple life, but I have all of the luxury that I would have in America. Take this place for example that I'm in. I pay for this place with my portfolio. I bought this place cash, 100 some plus $1,000, and then I spent another 40 grand to renovate it, over $200,000. This little bit of box that I'm in here, 2 bedroom, uh, um, 2 bath, living room, dining room. Yeah, in another man country. Then I bought another place cash again from my same portfolio. I bought 2 properties in 2 years from my distributions, right? So if I'm not a what do you say? I don't know. There was a word. If I'm not the person to tell you guys this works, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay, because it does work. Okay, this is a smaller portfolio that have margins. Okay, my other portfolio, I got rid of margins of my portfolio, and thank God I did in time because it would have been difficult for me to pull money out of my portfolio with having a large margin debt. So I paid off my margins, right? And my portfolio went from $600,000 down to $200,000 because I got rid of my margins. Maybe it was 4 something or 5 something, right? But if you count the losses, it was more than $600,000, right? Um, and now I'm in a position where, you know what, no margins. I just got a regular portfolio that I use to invest, okay? And it could be 6 months, it could be a year, it could be it, right? But the goal is to continue to improve myself. Now I'm an old man. I don't, a lot of people are like, man, you need to go back and get some certs. I don't want to study for that. I don't want to spend hours reading book, testing exams, to go and take a test to show somebody that I know something that I already know, right? Just to say, okay, I got this cert, I mean I know it. No, I already know it, so it's already here. I can speak on it. I can do it. But they need a certification. No. I'm 52 years old, so I'm going to be 53. I'm not going to go spend 6 months, a year doing all the other stuff when I can spend 6 months or a year building my portfolio, building a new company, right? And if I can do that consistently, something good is going to happen. I just got the feeling something good is going to happen. So, guys, I try my best all the time to motivate, right? Whether the market is good, whether the market is bad, to motivate you guys. That's the reason I started this channel, to motivate you guys, okay? Because if I can do it, I've only been doing this for 5 years, going on 6. Okay, I ain't been doing this for donkey years. No, I'm brand new to this. Okay, brand new. But if you are willing to learn, guys, if you want to have a consultation, send me a message. Book the stuff. Okay, send me a message. We'll schedule have a conversation. That's what I'm here for. I can't talk about my journey all the time, but I talk about it from time to time because we do have new subscribers that come in. And I know most of you guys don't go back to go watch the old videos that I made. Maybe you watch one or two and then you might pick up a couple of them, but you're not going to catch what I'm saying now on every video because I don't talk about that on every video. Okay? But after every so often, I do like to reiterate how I got here, right? It's important for people to understand that. They don't think, oh, well, this guy, he just here, he's boasting. No. Guys, I have 2 properties that I pay for cash from my portfolio. 2. Okay? And the other one, I know it wasn't something I wanted to do, but I took out $50,000 from my Roth to pay for the other property, right? Cash to add to what I already had to pay for the other property. Now I got 2 payoff properties. This one is my vacation home. I made a video about this on my other channel. I don't know if I did a video on this channel or not, but it's over 2 years since I bought this place. Okay, going on 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years just past October. Well, December last year since I bought this place. So it's good to put your money what your mouth is, guys. Okay, invest. Now, sometimes I say like, man, I wish I didn't buy this place because I would have had, you know, $300,000 plus to be in my portfolio. But I probably could have put that 300K in there and then blew it, or be higher up on margins or whatever, right? But no matter what, I got a place to stay. I just got to pay an association dues, HOA dues. That's it for this place and the other place. And I know I did a video the other day that shows my total expenses for both apartments in Colombia. Probably it went up now because they increased our HOA. I think about like 12 $13 or something like that, or $15 more a month. I think that's what it did here, and then in the other place I think it was like $6 in my other place that I live. But I mean, I'm still under, under $1,000. Now that I add the grocery to the total amount of bills and make some changes with my bills, it's about $1,000 every month, and that includes groceries. Okay, that includes groceries. So, guys, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to do that. I'm giving back to people who want to receive. If you don't want to receive, that's your business. You can go somewhere else. But the people who want to receive what I'm telling you guys, you know yourself. If you have questions, ask. I do my best to respond to every single comment that is posted. If I miss it, then I miss it. But I try my best to respond to every comment. Okay, guys? So I want you guys to have an amazing, amazing day. Okay, the week is almost over, guys. Can you believe this? The week is almost over. Tomorrow is Friday night. Tomorrow is Friday. Can you believe that? Tomorrow is Friday. Okay? I was only planning on staying here until Monday, but now we might have to stay here an extra week, maybe, or extra 4 or 5 days, maybe. But you guys gonna know because I tell you everything anyway. So y'all gonna know what's popping with me. Okay, guys. So stay blessed. I hope you guys did good today in the market. We didn't buy nothing new because I'm on the beach. Okay, enjoying family time. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And remember, guys, this is not financial advice. Okay, talk to you later. Peace out.